Okay, so Terrence Mann gets this deflection. Kyle Anderson gets it. Look at this. He's not going to be able to guard the ball. You're not. There's just no way. So this Clippers player does a great job being in the gaps. So if you're Terrence Mann, you know you're not going to be able to guard the ball. You have gap help. You got to play on Kyle Anderson's side. You got to force him into this area here. See, you're not playing on Kyle Anderson's side. So this player's in the gaps, but you're letting him away from that. Again, so Marcus Morris can't guard Anthony Edwards. He's just backpedaling. That's not defense. So if you're Marcus Morris, you got to play on Anthony Edwards' side. Now, Luke Kennard can get here in the gaps. All right, he's already kind of close, but if your feet are set and you're in a defensive stance, get up, force Edwards here. Now I can stunt. My feet are set. I will always be able to recover. But this helps coming too late. Cannot run drop coverage like the Clippers are clearly in and go under this screen. You have to go over. You cannot, the angle, you can't go under. So if you're John Wall, stop. Get in a defensive stance with your feet set, okay? If your feet are not set and you're not in a defensive stance, look at this. Look where your feet. So you're moving, you haven't moved. This ball's coming out to Taurean Prince. You've not moved a step. Again, you're not in a defensive stance with your feet set. So look what's happening. Your feet are all over the place. This Timberwolves player just caught the ball. You've made one step towards him. Are you able to guard the ball right now? Absolutely not. Okay, so again, if you're this Clippers guard right here, you want to angle this Timberwolves player this way. This is where the drop coverage has to be because this player needs to drop. But now I have backside help here and here, okay? And I can play up on the ball. See, right here, there's no backside help right here on the wing. So this player's got to stay back and can't play up on the ball, and this just becomes too easy. Again, you're running drop coverage. You have to go over. You can't even go under the screen anyways when there's this much space to go over, because if you're going under, it's just too far under. You got a down screen here. Like what? This is just this player's got to get attached with his arms out, and this player's got to go over the screen. You going up the gut right now. Look at the angle. You have no. You gonna guard the ball now? No, so you can't guard the screen now. Okay, so the shot goes up. So these two Clippers players are going for offensive rebounds. That's fine. These three Clippers players are not. They're just staring. So these three Clippers players need to sprint back. Okay? Like, everyone's just standing around now, and now you're going to have problems. Okay, if you're Robert Covington here, you got to have a little more effort. You got to sprint over here and get underneath the ball. Why is Robert Covington slowing down right now, and he's never underneath the ball? What? Okay, again, so you're in drop coverage. You got to get up here. You got to force this ball handler this way, because now when Rudy Gobert rolls, he's rolling right into backside help. See, now look when he rolls. There is no backside help. This player's got to come all the way from over here. So now when this ball gets kicked over here, Luke Kennard basically has to bail out to try and get a deflection if a pass is made, because this pass is wide open, this pass is wide open. So that gets him to leave his feet, and now he can't guard the ball. The Clippers turn the ball over here. Stop. If you're Zubac, you've got to get back. We cannot lose you in numbers defensively. You go towards the ball, and now you're not in the play anymore. Stop. The Clippers are in a zone. This is where you get destroyed in a zone. Two people guarding one, and Luke Kennard guarding nobody. So this is a total disaster. Luke Kennard needs to be here, okay? This is Terrence Mann's spot. Zubac needs to be down here. That's his area of the zone. I mean, please, this zone is a disaster. Okay, I don't know what John Wall's doing. He's standing in no man's land. Okay, so John Wall, you're never getting out here. You're just not. Okay, so you have to call for a switch. There's no other option. So you got to stay switch. Zubac's got to come here. You got to go here. I mean, and you give minimal effort getting out. So that's just horrible. Okay, so John Wall is guarding Rudy Gobert. Zubac recovers, sends him back to the corner. Well, John Wall has got to be sprinting to the corner. Look at this. I mean, this is not slowing down right there. You just slowed down, so that's how you're defending the ball now. That's not defending the ball. If you're Zubac here, you can't just be staring at the ball. You've got to see what your man's doing. Rudy Gobert is setting a flare screen. So right now, Zubac should be yelling out, flare, flare, flare. So this player knows to get up and over the top. You just can't run into this. Look at this. I mean, this is ridiculous. You can't run into this flare screen. Okay, I mean, Jaden McDaniels goes up with the 3. Stop. Like, what's going on here? Like, either this player's got to stay here and box out Gobert, and this player goes here to box out, or, this player's just standing and staring doesn't work. You need to try and get in on the inside of Gobert and box him out. Like, nobody boxing Gobert out is not a solution. Transition here, if you're a Vika Zubac, you just want to sprint back, okay? You're not worried about the ball when it's across half court. Just get back, okay? Because if D'Angelo Russell comes this way and a pass is made, you can shift over and this trailer can come take the ball. But see, Zubac is worried about the ball when it's still across half court, and now he can't. Okay, so right now, the Clippers are in drop coverage. Stop. Reggie Jackson has to be the one that's in backside help right now. Remember, if your feet are set and you're in a defensive stance, there's nothing to worry about. You'll be able to recover. Marcus Morris can't come in backside help now. Rudy Gobert's at the three-point line. I mean, please. Same thing here in transition. These two Clippers players cannot be focusing on the ball when it's across half court. Just get back so you can shift if a pass is made. See, you're worried about the ball. Both these players worried about the ball, not getting back. So now when this pass gets made here, you're not able to shift over and just guard. Okay, so Zubac plays up more in drop coverage here. So that means that this player can come over now here and backside out, but he needs to, okay? Because now Kennard can handle both of these players that are 2 passes away. But you can't. This pass can't get made. So you need backside help. I mean, come on, what is Luke Kennard doing? You are just staring at the ball here. All right, you've got to see what your man is doing. Like, you just staring. Now you're not boxing out. Again, we got a turnover. Luke Kennard has got to sprint back. You always sprint back in transition. You never backpedal. See, if you're just backpedaling like this, you have no hope whatsoever of guarding the basketball. Okay, if you're going under a screen, first of all, when there's this much space to go over, you should never be going under. But if you are going under, you can't make contact with the screener. See, look how you just made contact with the screener. So now Taurean Prince is on the other side way ahead of you. So now Robert Covington has to step up to stunt at the ball like this, and he can't guard his man, who now gets baseline, draws all sorts of help. Okay, if you're this Clippers big right here, you've got to stop the ball at some point. Okay? Like, you can't just backpedal forever. The backside help's got to come right here. If this player's in a defensive stance with his feet set and a skip pass is made, he'll easily be able to recover. The problem when you just backpedal into infinity like this is this player's got to come all the way from the corner to the charge circle. And I mean, that is asking a lot.